It's 2 a.m. The world is asleep, but two friends are wide awake, cutting through the darkness on a motorcycle down a lonely country road. The night is silent, almost unnaturally so. The only sounds are the hum of the engine and the wind whipping past their ears. But there's something else in the air, a strange, unsettling smell, like something burnt. Suddenly, the engine sputters, coughs, and dies. The sudden silence is deafening. They look at each other, a shared unease in their eyes. "No fuel left," one says, trying to break the tension with a nervous laugh. "It doesn't work." "Don't worry," his friend replies, his voice a little too loud. "The village is just ahead. We'll walk." They begin the long, arduous task of pushing the heavy motorcycle through the oppressive darkness. There are no streetlights, no moon, nothing but the inky black of a rural night. The only sound is the crunch of gravel under their worn-out shoes, a rhythmic, grating noise that scrapes at their nerves. Every shadow seems to twist and writhe, and the silence feels heavy, like a physical weight pressing down on them. They keep their eyes fixed on the road, trying to ignore the feeling that they are being watched from the dark fields on either side. Then, they see her. A figure materializes out of the gloom, a girl in a simple white dress, standing motionless by the roadside. She's barefoot, her head tilted down, a curtain of long, dark hair completely obscuring her face. The sight of her sends a jolt of ice through their veins. They slow down, their footsteps becoming hesitant. As they draw closer, she lifts her head just enough for them to hear a soft, whispery voice drift through the still air. "Can you help me? I just need a ride home." One of the friends, despite the fear knotting his stomach, forces a reply. "Our bike's out of gas, but we're going your way. We can walk with you." A faint, almost imperceptible smile touches her lips, though they still can't see her face clearly. Without another word, she glides towards the motorcycle and climbs onto the back seat, settling behind them as if it were the most natural thing in the world. The friends exchange a bewildered glance but say nothing. They start pushing the bike again, now with their strange new passenger. The road ahead seems to stretch on forever, a long, black ribbon disappearing into nothing. A few minutes crawl by in suffocating silence. The weight of the girl on the back seat is a constant, unnerving presence. Then, one of the boys hears a soft, wet laugh, like someone choking on water. It comes from right behind him. He whips his head around, his heart pounding against his ribs. The seat is empty. The girl is gone. He yells at his friend to stop, his voice cracking with panic. They frantically scan the darkness around them. Nothing. He looks ahead, back down the road they just came from, and freezes. There she is again, standing in the middle of the road, waiting for them. This time, her head is up. The faint starlight reveals a face that will haunt their nightmares forever. One side is grotesquely burned, the skin melted and scarred. Her eyes are hollow, black pits of despair, and her lips are twisted into a wide, dead smile that seems to stretch impossibly far. She takes a single, slow step towards them, and then everything goes black. The next morning, local villagers heading to the market find the motorcycle lying on its side in the middle of the road. The seat is stained with a dark, sticky substance that looks disturbingly like blood, and tied neatly around the cold exhaust pipe is a single, torn piece of a white scarf, fluttering gently in the morning breeze. Thank you so much for joining me for this chilling tale. If you enjoy stories that send a shiver down your spine, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you won't miss our next journey into the dark. Until next time, stay safe and maybe avoid those lonely country roads at night.